Painters, so this is the scene on the second day, the second visit, and this is for homeowners too. Anybody interested in getting your cabinets painted? So I'm often just working alone in the house. Sometimes the homeowners are there, and sometimes not. But the main thing is, and I've had several people tell me this, that it would be great to tell future customers how awesome, button my shirt up, how awesome it is that there's such minimal disruption of the kitchen. Like, this is totally livable. These people happen to be not here all the time, but they could be, as long as I just have the kitchen for a few hours during the day. And here's what I mean. You can still access pretty much everything you need. I just tape it off and I go ahead and clean everything. I take down all the doors and drawers. I take those home to my shop with me, but otherwise I spend 4 to 6 hours here several days over the course of the week, maybe 3 or 4 days out of the course of the week. I usually start on a Wednesday and finish on a Tuesday. So 3 or 4 of those days I'll be in the kitchen. Usually 10:30 to like 4 is my usual. So basically, this is the second visit. I've taped everything off. I've done all the priming. And now I'm gradually working my way around with the paint. And I protect everything as I go. So it's really not the case of the whole kitchen gets masked off and you're not allowed in there. It's really like workable. I think my customers find it totally workable. I keep it very neat and tidy. And if they wanted to, they could come and just grab something out of the fridge. Or, I mean, I've even had customers cook while I'm painting. I don't prefer that, but, it's livable. And I go home, I leave the tape in place, but I take home any paper and stuff that might be covering the floor. Like, this certainly isn't going to be left on the counter. So all I ask is, that's cool, it's like a little kitty shrine here. Is that the countertops are basically cleared off so I can go underneath and not be bumping too much stuff. Like if there was a microwave there or a television, often it's like a flat screen TV in there. It'd be awesome if that were moved. If it's not, I just move it or I cover it. And then otherwise, these shelves, if they're movable, I move them. That was a shelf. It was like held up by these plastic things. If it's not movable, I just tape the edge of it, like the edge that would be touching this strip here. I tape it so that I don't bump it with the paint. So sometimes the lip needs some tape on the inside. So basically, I go around, I tape everything, clean everything, prime everything, paint everything twice, and in the interim, back at my place, I'm spraying doors and drawers. And the main point is, it's totally livable. And it is totally like not as big of a deal. Like, you're not going to lose your kitchen for a week. I'm going to take a week to do it, but I'll be in and out 3 or 4 times. And I'm very good. Obviously, another thing they wanted me to mention, my previous customers, I was in New York, somewhere down in Stormville, New York. I don't usually go that far south. I'm usually in Massachusetts and Northwest Connecticut and Hartford, Connecticut area, all the way up to Northampton. But they said, make the point how good you are about communicating. So basically, I'm like, I'm running a little late. I just text it. I don't expect immediate responses, but people like to know where you're at. It's their house. When are you coming? And with a text, you can be very good at communicating. So I communicate, not excessively, but I communicate enough. And, I am booked for like 3 months, solid weeks. And generally, if you're looking at this and you're a homeowner, or if you're looking at this and you're a painter and you're wondering, what does this pay? Like basically, I go by door and drawer count and how complicated doors and drawers are. If it's just basic doors and drawers, no glass, I'm going with, at the moment, I'm going with I multiply everything by 60. So a Lazy Susan might count as 2. These, even though they're not real drawers, they count as 1 and 1. See, 60, 60. So I bought them out at $1,500. I won't come in for less than that because it's my whole week. It's my time, and I want to make enough. So, and I haven't really done. I've had a $4,500 job because there were all kinds of extras to do. I was doing vanities and bathrooms in addition. So, but most kitchen cabinets are going to top out at like $2,500. So if you're looking at this, you're wondering what does this cost to have a guy come in, not cover the whole room with. I'm not spraying in the home. I only spray the doors and drawers at my shop. In here, it's all about rolling, and you can see this lays out really flat. See that? It lays out really flat. It's not auto body, but you know, it's pretty good. I mean, I wouldn't. I can see the value that some people want to have the whole thing sprayed with this rock hard stuff. I use cabinet coat from Benjamin Moore, and I put 2 coats on. I give it a light sanding in between. I mean, it won't withstand a grenade or if you throw rocks at it, but it's pretty good. So I previous to the job I just mentioned, I did a job where they were either going to buy new cabinets, and they swear it was going to be 50 grand. Or have me do it it came out to be like 2,500, and they were so effusively thankful that they actually they even gave me a tip and stuff. They said, don't become a psychotherapist, stay doing this, you're so good at it. So you know, I'm kind of bragging about where I'm going with this. Anyway, I like this work, but I don't want to do this forever. Anyway, hope this helps all painters. See, this is primed. This was all wood. This gives you a good sense of what this is like, this veneer. And then the doors were like this oak. So it's the typical thing I see. And I come through here and the place looks great when I'm all done. So it takes a week. This particular job was like $1,600. Last week's job was like $2,000. So most jobs are somewhere in the middle. All right. Hope this helps everybody. Cheers.